All right, what's going on? Is everything set up properly? Yeah, looks like it is. That's good. Okay, cool. I'm gonna grab the live stream link, share it in the Discord, and then we're gonna talk about Marvel tonight instead of Magic the Gathering, Doom saying, being a doom monger over cards. Tonight, I'm gonna be a doom monger over Marvel, specifically Marvel movies. All right, because I don't know shit about the comic books. Uh-uh. All right. Perfect. That's good. That's good. And this is good too. Switch that so I can see everything. And perfection. All right. What's up? Kenzuki, Eng, James P, Jess, Lasagna, Reverence, Zachary, Kelly, Yamagoro, Colonel, Ashmead, Shelton. Hello, assorted lurkers as well. What's up, my friends? It's kind of funny the way things work. I am going to talk about Marvel collapsing after seeing what I think was a pretty good Marvel movie. It's funny how things work out. What's up, Adam? That's good. What up, Glenn? Kenzuki, by the way, you have ridiculous speed, man. You make it to live streams in like insanely fast. I just click start and you're already there. It's like, do you have like a teleporter? It's like, I know it's just you have to click something online, but you are preternaturally fast with it, bro. It's pretty nutty. It's pretty nutty. So I went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy 3 yesterday, and it was a genuinely entertaining film. Like, pretty much every film has some flaws, and there was a few moments where I was nitpicking it pretty hard, where I was like, yo, let me get this straight. This guy's got a head computer that you really need, right? Like, that's what the story's saying. This guy's got a head computer that you really, really need. It's like, this is the most important thing. You need this head computer, so you're going to leap like thousands of feet through the air with this guy still alive and his head computer intact. And then when you actually make contact with the surface of the like planet, you're going to drive him head first into the dirt to destroy him, to take him out. That's how you're going to end his life. And then you're going to dump him in a pond. So this guy with a head computer, you're going to jam his head into the ground and drag it along. What? I thought you cared about the head computer. Like, that part, my brain just went, this isn't as cool as you think it is. Like, honestly, watching somebody get drug out that way and ending them that way is awesome. That is an awesome way to end somebody. Unless your entire goal is to get part of their head intact. Then you look like a dumb motherfucker, right? Like, that's how that went. Where I went, so why didn't you take his head off before this? You just destroyed everybody else. Why are you keeping him alive to leap off and do this? Who thought this was a good plan? What are you doing? This thing is like the most important thing. It's the whole reason you're here. It's the whole reason you're here. Everybody's risking their life for all this, you idiot. It's all of it. It's all of it. This is why you're dealing with rubber stretchy face. All of it. Everything. So, few nitpicks like that. Where that was the biggest one. Where I just went, like, what are you doing? It makes it harder to enjoy the coolness when you go, bro, that's the most important thing that you're doing there. Also, I'm going to say this too. The other thing that did tweak my sack a bit, and again, very few actual complaints, and this one's not nearly as big as that headcanon one. Why'd I say headcanon? Oh, because we're talking about arm cannons. Head fucking computer. Arm cannons. So they got these guys in these big flesh bag boobily suits, and they have squankily dank arms with all these jumbos on it, and they just light up. But, like, they never fire them when they should, like, at all. There's so much where they're just standing there not shooting them, and then you're like, but aren't you supposed to and then they wait and they're like, okay, now that everybody's in a building, we're going to shoot at the windows. And then later on they need to get everybody, but still nobody's shooting except for a guy from Firefly who's like, I was on that show a long time ago and I'm going to shoot a cannon into this guy. Kapajow, kapajow, right? And you're just like, but like everybody has weaponry, all of them. So why is nobody using them at all? Why you make it so prominent that everybody is so clearly ready to go and nobody's doing anything? It's a very weird situation. What up, Millmaster? What's going on? Tamora, what's up, Seth? So, like, I had those complaints, right? But overall, oh yeah, and I guess the other complaint I had is they felt like they just made Drax straight out stupid when he didn't feel dumb to me before. Like, he didn't feel super smart, but he felt like he was like a serious warrior who was mourning the loss of his family or whatever and was seeking vengeance. And his seriousness and where he was from meant that he did not understand figures of speech. So it led to some fun interplay where it was like, if you tried to throw a knife, like if something went over my head, no, nothing could go over my head, I would catch it. You know, like that kind of ridiculous stuff was enjoyable. But he had to be smart enough to at least understand that even, right? And now in this movie, he's really dumb. He's really dumb. So it's just kind of like, So I felt like they dumbed him down, but he did have a bunch of funny lines that I enjoyed, like when he called the children ugly morons. Like that was amusing. I'm like, yeah, actually, when he was standing in front of the cage and he went, hey, ugly morons, and then he was like, hugga, 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 hugga. I went to Carly, I'm like, this is exactly like my live streams. I was like, that's what I do to you guys. Hey, ugly morons. Ho, ho, ho. Hey, joob, 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 joob. But Guardians of the Galaxy was a genuinely entertaining film. Some of the choices they made were fucking epic, bro. When they're in space going towards that like flesh prison and the space hog music is playing and they're flying through the air, I was like, this is great. And the attention to particular details, like when they're cutting into the fleshy thing and little lipid balls of fat are just floating up into space, you're like, bro, this is really cool. Like, there was a lot of times during the movie, like, they know how to pick the music and meld the scenes and just make a beautiful visual spectacle. And it felt good. Like, the idea of telling Rocket's story was a good one, man. That was awesome. Like, legit, when he rescued all the raccoons, though, every time we've seen him before, he's like, I'm not a raccoon. I'm not a raccoon. And then when he goes, I'm Rocket Raccoon, you're like, fuck yeah! Yeah, that's right, bitch! Like, oh, it's awesome. Like, that movie has a bunch of awesome, epic moments. It was totally worth seeing. And I was like, bro, this movie is great. They made a bunch of smart choices, like, straight from the get-go. You know, the flickering, what's it called? Like Marvel logo, where they have in the logo the clever sort of, here's our logo, it's moving, but you can see all these characters in the logo. And before, they would show you tons of different people from Marvel, right? And then what's it called? They'll have a whole bunch, like a whole range. But this movie, they just had the Guardians in it. And I was like, that's a smart move. Try and like cut it off from the rest of the Marvel universe. Because every single Marvel like franchise that I have enjoyed has turned to utter dog shit. Like everything. What the fuck happened? It's like they were single-mindedly saying, we're going to ruin everything, bro. Like, everything. What are you doing? Like, the first Ant-Man was awesome, bro. Awesome. You got that train scene with the miniature train. Like, a lot of the miniaturized concepts in Ant-Man were fucking inspired. That movie was a frolicking romp. and I can't remember his name right now, the lead actor, but he is super charming and likable, right? Like, it's super easy to get behind the, yeah, we want you to redeem yourself. He's super likable. And then the second movie was him and the Wasp, but it was just garbage. And then Carly told me, yo, they're making a third one. And I said, it's going to be trash. And she said, how did you know? I said, because it's a Marvel movie. And that's the level we're at. Same thing happened with Doctor Strange. First Doctor Strange was epic, bro. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. Holy shit. What? Like, are you kidding me? You have this dude who's literally like, yo, I was just trying to like get back to my arrogant doctor life. I accidentally found out about this spiritual world. Fuck, it turns out I'm some kind of like chosen dude who's meant to get involved with all this kind of nonsense. And then, oh, there's this mystical leader. Oh no, she's got ties to the dark side. Oh shit, she's like gone. And now I'm the only thing standing between everything getting destroyed and not getting destroyed. And I have a gemstone that controls time. And I'm facing off against an evil interdimensional being that is beyond comprehension. And then he does something completely unexpected I never would have seen coming. That is mega heroic. He locks the being into essentially a contest of wills, where this thing is used to just bending people and planets, whatever it is, destroying, consuming, subjugating, and yet here it is. And it's shown eventually its abject powerlessness. At first, it's obliterating him, right? Like, boom, it obliterates him. And then he walks out and says it again. And it's like, what? Like, Dormammu was like, what's going on? This has never happened before, right? He's a god-level entity. It's like, no. What the hell even is this? And so he just keeps obliterating this insolent little mortal over and over and over until it's finally like, release me! And it's like, no, we'll be here forever. And it's like, well, I'll destroy you forever. And it's like, that's it then. I will be destroyed over and over. I'm constantly in pain, knowing this cycle will never end, just to trap you here and save mankind. And considering that at the beginning of the movie, he started as a character who wouldn't even want to take on certain cases because they might affect his percentage for his stats overall as a doctor, it's incredible the level of sacrifice that's entailed there. And it's a come out of nowhere moment that defines an entire movie. That movie was fucking brilliant. Like, that part of it at least. Maybe the whole movie wasn't, but it really, really sat with me. I loved it. You guys are right, by the way. I see you guys saying Paul Rudd. That's totally who I was talking about. What up, engineer? What up, relaxing? So, yeah, it's a crazy situation where you've got the first one, and then you come to the second movie, and you're just like, okay, so this isn't a Doctor Strange movie. This is a Freedom Jones movie. Oh, wait, no, sorry. What's her name? America Freedom? I don't know. There's some chick named Freedom or America Freedom or something, right? And she's got, like, warp power that she got from her two moms or something that, like, goes off when she's upset, I guess, sometimes, but not other times when she's upset. So she's got this, like, warp jump power and, like, I don't know, Doctor Strange has got to, like, destroy her but not destroy her and save her but not save her, and there's some kind of books or something, but like you're gonna go to the memory store and she's gonna chastise him like, you don't know about different worlds. I do. And it's like, you're just a clownish little girl with no world experience. Why are you talking to this dude who's like saved the multiverse? Why are you talking to Dormammu I came to wait a minute, why is Dormammu I came to bargain a side character in his own movie? And then I'm like, oh, it's Loki again. They're just not being as blatant about it, going, I'm also Loki. I'm the other lady Loki. Didn't you figure it out when we blurred the guy you came to watch in the background of the show? And you're like, it's not about you. Oh, I wish it was, because that's interesting and that's what I came for. Like, that's what it's like I came for drag racing and you're like, yeah, but check it out. We got bumper cars. And it's like, but I want drag racing. Yeah, but we call this bumper cars drag racing. No, bumper cars are boring to me. No, you like it because it's drag racing. Oh, no, that's not how the world works. Anyways, I'm leaving now. Goodbye. If you want to kick like this interesting character in the dong over and over for no reason, I don't know what this is. I don't understand any of this. Like, I don't know what happened to just making entertaining movies, but I know that the Marvel name went from watch all the movies to make sure you see all the side stuff and you know what's going on to why would you watch any of this? it's complete and utter dog shit. And I was actually genuinely worried going into Guardians of the Galaxy because of what we saw right before it. Some call me Tim, says, what's up, buddy? How you doing? I'm doing good, bro. Oh, and you're Lord of the Board. Thanks for the super chat, son. So, like, before the movie starts, oh my God, I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's Ms. Marvel or the Marvelouses or something, but there is an abortion of a movie coming. And it's the fucking craziest looking garbage. It's like there's like, remember how they made that Miss Marvel movie where like they had that Brie Larson chick who's I don't know how you can be like so fucking unlikable, but that chick managed to make herself super unlikable, and the movie sucked all the dicks. So you've got this dog shit Marvel movie with Miss Marvel who's like OP or whatever. She's got all the power, but she's just like, a biker smiled at me, I'm gonna smash his bike for the patriarchy. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? What happened? What happened to the superhero movies? What the fuck is this? How do you not know who you're making movies for, you dumb cocksuckers? What are you fucking thinking? Nobody on earth wants this dumb motherfucking garbage. And then I saw this, and I'm like, there's like 3 Marvels. And I'm like, oh, it's the one everybody hates, and 2 young girls who are garbage actresses. It seems like, at least from the trailer sucked. I was like, what's my power? My power is I make her appear. Also, we're going to have her show up as little in the trailer as possible, the same way we're doing that Indiana Jones stuff. They showed the Indiana Jones trailer, and they're like, check it out. There's always this girl with the Indiana Jones. We're going to cut away right before we get to her to make it think like, check it out. You like Indiana Jones? Ba 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 ba. Go get fucked. It's totally like, Indiana Jones is a dinosaur. I hope you like Lady Gina Jones, because that's who you're going to fucking love now. And that's like, isn't that Lucasfilm? And isn't Lucasfilm owned by Disney too? And they're just doing it to everything, bro. They're doing it to everything. So like, you got this triple Marvel lady movie that's just, what? The stream jerked for a second. So it looked so bad. Like, I just leaned over to Carly and I was like, this is going to be complete dog shit. Just complete dog shit. So awful. You can tell. Like, you can tell. So it's just all these, like, everything feels like they're just like, hey, we're going to bait and switch you hard. Do you like this thing? Well, it's this now. And it's like, but no, I don't want it. I'm not interested in it. So you had all that crap at the beginning before the movie started, and I'm like, all right, buckle up. And then the movie was good. I was like, this movie is good. I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a good time. I feel like it was worth it to come out to the actual theater. You know what I mean? Full on. I was like, all right, I'm going to come out to the theater, check it out, had a good time, whatever. And even with all that, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. And I think Marvel's fucked because it's changed nothing. I think the next Guardians of the Galaxy is going to suck because I could already see a bunch of the shit that infests those movies in this one as well, but just a little like, it's under the surface, but it's still there. And you're just like, okay, all right, I understand. You're molding society. Congratulations. Maybe I'll figure it out at a certain point that what actually matters is genuine story. Get people involved in genuine story. Fucking Guardians of the Galaxy understood that. I'm hoping that they'll take lessons from that, because if they don't, like, it was good, but I'm not going to bother to go and see other Marvel movies anytime soon. And I will still continue to let everybody else filter them for me. Like, I no longer go and check movies out when they come out. I wait. Let other people go find out if it's good, because everything fucking sucks. Everything is a shallow, shitty, pale, fifth imitation version of shit. These hungry ghouls are like, yo, maybe we can fuck Beetlejuice's corpse. Who asked for this? What the fuck is this? Can we have anything new? Why can't people write good stories? Like, this is, it's fucking endemic everywhere. Wizards of the Coast can't write stories to save their ass. And I mean, I'm not going to devolve too much into the Wizards of the Coast stuff, but it took me a little while to catch wind of this, but it appears that Critical Role has abandoned Dungeons and Dragons. Wizards of the Coast has fucked this donkey too hard. It's like, yo, You're losing your big players like Critical Role. You're milking the secondary market so hard in Magic that it's having untold effects that are really like, oh man, things are bleak over there, boy. But anyways, I'm here to shit talk Marvel and their dumb fucking pointless garbage that they make now. Thinking, like, who fucking goes in for that? They're like, yeah, check it out. We decided to just make every dumb show we could think of. Like, The Mandalorian. I saw some video. Now, I stopped. I watched the first season of The Mandalorian, and I was like, yo, this is fun. I like this. This is cool. And then, I don't know if it was like 3 episodes into season 2, I just got bored and was like, I don't care. Forgot about it. And then I hear, like, from some video that it's now some, like, we don't wear helmets anymore. And you're following this lady Mandalorian now. And it's just like the Mandalorian. And it's like, but you can't do that. Why the fuck? Like, what is this new thing? What is this new thing where they think that they can just be like, okay, you know this thing that you were watching and you know whatever? It's this now. I do not understand this new world mentality. It's like, you make spin-offs. You do whatever else. You don't just fucking change and go, no, it's this. And you like, it's like, what on earth makes you think this is going to fucking work? Right? For real. For real. I don't think there's going to be any more good fucking Marvel movies coming. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was like a fucking swan song to me. It's just like, they're done, man. They're done. They make fucking garbage. Nobody writes good fucking stories anymore. Nobody writes good stories anymore. Like, good stories that you actually get pulled into and you give a fuck about. It's so hard to give a shit about anything that's going on with so many movies that I watch. I just want to fucking care. And it can be done. It can be done so easily. Bro, I watched a movie. I don't remember what it's called, but I'm about to drop some big fucking spoilers for it. So if you haven't seen the movie, well, get fucked, because I'm about to tell you some big shit about it. It's a movie with Colin Farrell and another dude who's a really good actor, and I can't remember his name, but I've always liked him as an actor. They're 2 people from a small village. And the story basically hinges on, like, it's a lifelong friendship that gets ended abruptly. And the extreme way that the friendship is ended, the insanity of it, where Buddy is literally like, if you talk to me again, I'm going to cut my fingers off. He's like, what? And the guy talks to him again, and he cuts one of his fucking fingers off and throws it against the fucking door. He throws it at Buddy's door. He cuts his finger. He fucking does it. He does it. He says He says we're not friends anymore, and takes his own finger off. It's fucking super intense. This is just sent in a little village, and you're not expecting it to get, like, all I knew was there was going to be a tiff between friends, and it was just like, oh my God. And so there is a scene where, like, and the thing is, Colin Farrell's character is not the one who cut his finger off. He's the friend who can't accept that the friendship is over. And so he keeps trying to talk to his friend. And, like, you're just like, as you're in the audience and you're so tense, you're like, don't fucking talk to him. God, don't talk to him again. He'll cut his fucking fingers off. He's proven it to you, dude. Don't. And so there's like a scene where it's a tiny village, so they're going to run into each other. So they're both walking down just a stone path. It's just a stone road. And I'm sitting there, like, grabbing the couch going, oh, please, dude, please don't fucking talk. It's just 2 guys walking by each other on the road. And, like, normally if there was 2 people walking from each other, the menace would be that one was going to attack each other or rob the other. But the menace in this situation is that one friend who's just desperate to understand why the friendship has been ended is going to ask again and try and mend the friendship, which is going to result in this maniac cutting more of his fingers. It's so good comparatively. It's a genuinely interesting story. It's different. It's only done with a handful of people. It's not a big bloated $1 million fiddled with insane, we got to try and play it safe. It's just, the stuff they make now is trash. Banshees of Inisherin. That's it. That's the name. Lasagna. Thank you. So yeah, that kind of stuff, you know, it's just, The movies they make now fucking suck. Nobody wants to do anything new. They just want to take something and go, all right, how do we take something that people love and change it into the thing we want? Like, they did it with a bunch of properties. Like, not even just movies. You got, like, Star Trek Picard or whatever. Like, check it out, it's Star Trek. And then it's just like, this is a... Star Trek doesn't have swearing and stuff. You don't go, fuck your pride, Captain Picard, you dick face. You're like, I'm sorry, is this fucking Star Trek, bro? Star Trek is, like... way more fucking serious than this. This Star Trek is the perfect future. That's the idea. Like, yeah, there's some non-perfect shit like the Borg, but for humanity, shit's perfect. We got everything. There is, like, everybody has whatever resources you want. You want to open a restaurant, you can open a restaurant. You want to fucking have a, whatever it is. Everybody can just do everything. Everything's good. It's based on a utopian society. And then they're like, well, we wanted to make this, like, really shitty sci-fi, angry, whatever movie or show, but, like, no one will watch it because it's dog shit and garbage writing, but so we're just going to say, hey, it's Star Trek. It's the same way that Wizards of the Coast went, hey, we want to do Cybercock 2077 because of that video game with the beep, boop, beep, nips, and, like, how do we do that? Well, people like Kamigawa, right? We're never going back, so just say it's Kamigawa. It's like, what? Yeah, we'll just make it Kamigawa. How? We'll just say it's like way in the future where they got beep boop technology, and sure, none of that technology is anywhere in the multiverse, else in the multiverse, because shut up, Cybercock, we want to sell it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's all so empty. And I was alive long ago when things weren't. And it sucks all the dicks, bro. It sucks all the dirty, unwashed, weirdly circumcised dicks. James P. says, Hatch is the future. Oh, I am a singularity, and you will all be swallowed into my belly button where we will live together. We will live together. Hey, James P. giving Yamagoro gift membership. Hell yeah, bro. Well done, James P. So yeah, it was a crazy feeling to watch a Marvel movie and go, wow, that was a good Marvel movie. I haven't seen a good Marvel movie in a while. And then go, even though that was a good movie, I have zero hope of course correction for these guys. They make dog shit. What a shame. It's amazing that you can go from being like, yo, we built a cinematic universe and we're kings, to the point where everybody tried to do what they did. Everybody tried to do what they did. And then they're like, watch, we'll show you how to piss it away. And it's like, why don't you just keep doing what you're doing? Because our market research says that if every show is about how ladies are awesome and dudes suck, then we'll get all the money. And then it's like, hey, wait, why isn't this working? And it's like, I'm going to let you in on a little secret, Disney. The secret of storytelling has never changed. There's only like fucking 8 stories in the history of the world, bro. Everything is just one different variation of all of that. There ain't a billion different stories. There's like 8 stories, right? And there's just lots of different fun ways to fucking tell them. That's it. That's it. So you have to actually like tell a good story. Nobody gives a shit about the fact that you just went like that one fucking Disney movie where they're like, check it out. They literally slowed it down to show you, like, check out this fucking shit. They're just, you know what, I don't even need to get into it. I'm not talking about the fucking, oh wait, no, what was that? Well, wait, that was a Marvel movie. That was fucking Doctor Strange 2, wasn't it? Was it? Where they were like, fortify your minds! And then they slowed down. There was this, like, I remember, there was an ugly chick manning the ballista, and they like, or something like that, and they slowed down on her, like it really slowed down on her. I'm like, why are they slowing down on this ugly chick? And then my brain went, oh, because of her skin color and because she's ugly. And they're like, yo, check it out, we're advanced, we're making, like, they slowed the movie down at that point to make sure you saw it. Yo, and all this action in the battle, make sure you check out this pro. And I'm just like, is this what you think storytelling is? You know that, like, people can tell it's fucking hollow. No one will resonate with it. It will mean nothing. And if it doesn't mean anything, people won't talk about it later. No one will talk about that moment in Doctor Strange and be like, hey, remember that moment where they focused on that one ballista lady or whatever? It was just some random character, but they acted like it was really important because whatever, and then they cut it out for China? Because that's what they do. That's what they do. They put all this shit up in the forefront, and then they go, accent for China. Yo, here's a dude. Smoochy, smoochy, smoochy. Make sure you put that in a scene we can clip out because they're not going to pay for it in the places we're trying to get the money from. Hey, Glenn Hemrod says more Ovaltine, please. Thanks for the super chat, big boy. Ovaltine. I've never had Ovaltine. I just remember that they had some kind of secret decoder ring thing, right? Was that from that one Christmas movie where it was like drink more Ovaltine or whatever? Oh my guys, I forgot to tell you about the YouTube panic that I had today. All right. So YouTube decided to really freak me out. 2.5 hours after today's video came out, I log into YouTube Studio and my video is gone. Today's video, gone. I freaked. I was like, where did it go? I didn't delete it. Did I delete it? Did I somehow, was I in a trance? Did I delete my own video? Like, I was starting to go, what? So, after freaking out for a while, my brain went, well, why don't you just go and, like, click on your Discord link and then see if it takes you to whatever. And I clicked and it took me to the video. And I'm like, what the hell? So I logged into this channel and I went and looked and I'm like, well, it's there. The videos are there. What the hell? And, like, the thing was, before I got to that point where I thought to go check it, each time I came back and refreshed the studio, another video was gone. So it was like my videos were just being eaten in real time in front of me. It was like, boom, gone. What's happening? Refresh. Boom, gone. So it's showing me the stats from earlier and earlier videos. May 7th, May 5th. Where are my videos going? What is happening? Like, bro, I was stressing. And at the same time, we had a crappy Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift playing in the background. And it had music just blaring. And I'm like, ah! And then when I found out that the videos were just there, I just went, wait, what is happening? And then I went and looked and I'm like, I went and checked with YouTube support and everything. Saw, oh, other people have flagged this is happening. Okay, it's not just me. But man, I was freaking. Brent, what's up, bro? Millmaster, that's how you handle your struggling. I feel you. What up, D2? My high-pitched laugh is definitely worth all the money you've sent. My laughter is delicious. It's like a child's laugh, but children are fucking useless. Oh, man. So yeah, that was spooky. Man, oh man. So yeah, from Marvel to go from like amazing stuff to terrible, it's like you can pinpoint it to Endgame. That scene when all the women characters came together on the screen all at once to be like, we're only relevant now because we're grouped together and whatever, and this is the big surprise and crazy deal. And then they went off to kind of do stuff, and you're like, all right. Also, like, Miss Marvel is way stronger than all of you, so none of the rest of you are relevant. Watching one of you just go donk and whatever. It's like, if you're going to do this, have them all work together and have it actually feel impactful instead of just token bullshit. But whatever. What the fuck do I know, right? All I want is stories that resonate. That's the craziest part. Shove anything you want into it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can make the fucking entire cast alien ladies. It don't fucking matter. As long as it's a good story. That's it. Just tell a good story. Who gives a shit? So obnoxious, man. It's crazy. So, yeah, I'd say I'm like 99 on Marvel cranking down into the dirt and 1% on somehow maybe miraculously figuring it out. But I ain't going to any more of their movies in the theater unless something miraculous happens. What up, Nami? Is how you doing? But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was genuinely entertaining. There was a lot of fun moments in it, so I didn't regret going there for that. Now I'm getting emails saying, come see Fast X. And it's like, I can't, man. I've watched 2.5 Fast and Furious movies. I did not watch the entirety of Tokyo Drift because it's so bad. There's nobody in it. There's nobody in that movie. Like, and by nobody, I mean, you know, the previous ones had like Ludacris and Paul Walker and Vin Diesel. Well, this one, the biggest name that I recognized in the intro title was Bow Wow. And I'm like, holy shit, that's Snoop Dogg's nephew. And then the movie starts, and the bad tough guy comes out, and I'm like, yo, is that the kid from Tim the Toolman Taylor Home Improvement? And I literally said that to Carly. I'm like, yo, I think the bully's the fucking kid from Toolman Tim Home Improvement shit. And then I ran over to my computer, and I was like, and I typed it in, and I went, oh my God, it fucking is. And that was all the excitement that I got out of that entire goddamn movie, was that stupid fucking kid was in it. I'm like, this is what his fucking career amounted to. He's more successful than I'll ever be, but this is a dog shit place to end up, I'll tell you that right now. That movie stunk out loud, man. It sucked all the dick sideways. So I stopped it. I said, you know, I think we can consider that one watched. And we're going to move on. I said to Carly, I'm like, I bet you after this one is where they went fucking hog wild with it, where they went, well, screw it. Now, like, nobody's watching this. It doesn't even need to be like a racing movie anymore. Let's make it something else. Millmaster gifted the membership. Thanks, buddy. Oh, Jess got the hookup. 90, yeah, Guardians retained some of its self-respect. It did. It didn't debase itself the same way a bunch of other movies have. That Huge Guy asks, are these streams every night at like 10? Very, very astute observation. Either here or on the Historian channel. Yes, this is the current time frame for the live streams. That is an Eastern Standard Time, 10 o'clock. So yeah, normally sometime between 10 and 10:30 the stream starts, and then it goes until, you know, either... well, it goes when my soul departs my body, as always. Why am I pretending like it's anything else? James P., it makes you miss Tokyo? Well, just grab and twist, bro. Oh, tune in, Tokyo. Kraken, anyone build their mono black deck? Did you get mono yet? You get that kissing disease? I heard you got mono. Your mom told me you got mono, Krakening. Mono 1, like the one brain cell you got left. How you doing, buddy? How did I know? Because I have tea with your mother. She's a sweet lady. She's worried about you. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. When they retcon Tokyo Drift, I gave up on the FF franchise. Hold on. What? What do you mean? What do you mean retconned? Like, what, how could they retcon that movie? And what even happened? That's what I said to Carly. I'm like, nothing that happened in this movie can affect anything at any point. The fact that that movie comes up again later is amazing. She loves some Earl Grey. Oh, bro. Earl Grey tea is the best. When I was in Toronto, I was able to get some of the cream variation of Earl Grey. And I do love it. I don't care if it's monkeys just spanking into that shit. It's awesome. It's delicious. I want more. I'm disappointed that they don't have it here. People sent me a bunch of Earl Grey, but nobody sent me like cream Earl Grey tea. So I bought a package of it in Toronto, but they finger banged me in the butt. They didn't write on the package how much is in there. They just sell like unmarked packages. How the fuck is this legal? It just says tea on it. And then I buy it and I get home and I'm like, did I pay like $1.75 a tea bag? Holy shit, take your thumb out of my ass. What is this? It is delicious tea, but it ain't worth that. They rooked me, bro. They rooked me. Pedro, whisper in the mic again. I will, but not now. I don't do it on request. I do it on impulse, like everything. Why don't I add creamer milk? Adding cream doesn't, like, cream Earl Grey doesn't taste the same as when you add cream. It's just what they call, like, I don't feel like when I drink it that it's creamy. That's just what these knobs call it, and because that's what they call it, and that's how I get it. But I don't even know if they're actually putting cream into it. But if I put cream in my tea, it's not going to taste like that. I'm looking for a very I'm not even leaning in this time. I'm a fucking fancy boy. I'm a fancy boy who likes things a very, very particular way. I'm a particular man with particular demands. I put the man in demand. Oh, is there a specific brand name of that cream Earl Grey? Randomness? No. I've seen it, but every time I've had it in different places, it's been good. I've had it in like 3 or 4 different cafes or whatever, and the one I got was good. So it just seems like a win across the board. I don't have a particular brand loyalty. I'm not that particular yet. Listen, Tram, I don't need to give you any. I may actually do some crazy man ASMR videos. And I'm like, I don't need to give you any ASMR like that. And I'm like, I'm actually thinking about doing like disappointed father ASMR videos where it's like, I didn't want to keep you. You just fuck say crazy. I never wanted to keep you, but I was too drunk to convince your stupid whore mother to get a fucking abortion. The retcon was that Tokyo Drift is supposed to be number 7 now chronologically, like it happened between Final Fantasy 6. Oh, that's Fast and Furious. My brain sees FF6 and rightfully thinks of something good. Final Fantasy. That's funny. It's like, so hold on. Tokyo Drift fits between Final Fantasy 6 and 7. Cloud? What? That's funny. They changed where it goes in their storyline. That's funny. You're damn right I'm a connoisseur. You're damn right. D2, it's like, yo, you'll make a lot of money with ASMR. Oh, wait, not like that. Yeah, I didn't think it was... what the fuck kind of ASMR? What am I gonna do? Hey, ladies, coming at you in the thunder night. Just turned into gibberish. Just turned into gibberish. Just started going. Is that what you want? What am I supposed to do? Not talk about abortions? Is that what you're saying? The ladies aren't going to get moist for that? Let me tell you something, honey. The right ones will. Jesus Christ. Oh. Fuck that, Tram. You want specific phrases said, you put them in those little super chat boxes. I ain't no fucking ASMR for free whore. You're just some Johnny come lately. I don't even recognize your fucking name. You're like, say this shit. Motherfucker, you wait till I know who the fuck you are before you start this shit. Don't even. Say this thing. Fuck that. Fuck that. Give me $278 and I'll say that shit. Say what I want to say. Like this. Marshmallow. I need one big old fucking swivel arm. Gonna watch my Lord of the Ring video? That's good. Find it before it disappears like it did on my end. D2, what do you think everybody's doing? You not figure that out? Oh, it's because you're a lady. Yeah, we're like, all my audience is dudes, and almost all of them are just tugging it to my streams. Like, the combination of the voice and the laughter and pretending they're getting human contact is enough to make them fully erect, and just lightly brushing against their cold fridge is enough to finish them off. Everybody's got their dick out, and everybody's sad and lonely. Child Jeff says, how about Tree Fitty? Somebody mama's first. That's what you get for Tree Fitty. You get it. Somebody inside your mama's first. Oh, Brent, you woke up with a fucking headache. Oh, well, yeah, you're in the wrong place when you have a headache. I'm not the cure for a headache, bro. I'm yelling dumb shit, especially tonight. Mailmaster, 20 minutes ago I said you're gonna suck. I said I was gonna suck you on in my belly. What about it? What about it? 20 minutes ago, that's a fucking eternity ago. That may as well have been 6 years ago for all I remember it. I don't keep track of my dumb bullshit. That's the live stream's job. It records it up. I don't need to remember it. I prefer not to. If Lord of the Rings is the highest selling set so far, how much do you think these cards will actually be worth? I'll take nothing as an answer. Let's put the $1,000 question. The answer is, get fucked. It's all gonna be worth nothing. Wizards is doing 2 versions of collector booster boxes. I didn't even think that was possible. I love that Wizards of the Coast is always like, yo. I know you think we can't do anything crazy, fucking greedy and stupid more than we've already done, but just hear me out. Just hear me out. How about, remember how we did like a second crazy run of collector booster boxes with them oil slick foils? What if we did that, but with like a whole bunch of collector boosters? And I haven't really looked into it, but I think there's something about 5 mythics a pack or some shit. And it's like, what? What is going on? I don't know what the marketing is, but it has something different. And I'm just like, I don't know what is what anymore, but I know that people are angry. So I have a bunch of things that people are angry written down here. 1, 2, 3, 4 things that people are angry about written down for the next video. Now, it's probably not going to come out tomorrow because tomorrow I need to work on a sponsored spot. My friends, the sponsorship that I had been awaiting has sorted itself out, and I'm quite pleased. D2 says, I'm almost there, Daddy Hatcher. Oh, all right, hold on. Let's, for the ladies. Make sure you take the trash out after you're done emptying the dishwasher, and then put my fucking dinner on the table. Then maybe I'll let you grind up a big toe. Oh, Lordy. Oh. Oh, that's funny. James P, I can't remember what it was, but something happened recently, and Carly said 37, and I'm like, oh, James P be losing it right now. She'd be like, why? I'm like, 37 is his freak out number. So, the sponsorship, guys, is, I've been sponsored by these guys before, so it's a return sponsor. They've got a new product, and we were in talks for sponsorship like over a month ago. And it turns out I just never got the response email back because they were super busy. Thought I got the response email. So I went like over a month not hearing anything, thinking, I guess we're going a different direction with it. Maybe they'll hit me up for the next campaign, whatever's going on. And then I got like an email like 4 days ago saying, so it's in the mail. Thanks for being part of the campaign. And I'm like, well, hold up. I'm missing something. Last email I sent you was this. What are we doing? Like, what do you even want me to do? Kind of thing, right? So we figured that part out, and it's like, all right. And it's like, oh, yes. And so it's like, So that'll be here soon then, right? Because bro, one of my favorite things is that almost every sponsor I take on is straight up like a physical thing that I get to have too. And as soon as I saw what they were doing like months ago when they contacted me about it, I was like, holy shit, yes, do I want that? Oh my God, do I want it? I can't believe this thing doesn't already exist. Now that I've seen it, I want it so bad that I was super disappointed when I didn't hear from them. I'm like, fuck, I wanted one. Like, I want it. I actually want it. So when they contacted me, I was like, yes. And I went to the post office today, and it was there. So I have it. I have it in the other room. It's still in the bubble wrap. I haven't unwrapped it. Tomorrow, I'm going to be recording the ad spot for it, and they have graciously sponsored 2 videos. So that is really cool. I'm super happy about that. And there's another sponsor, because things are going great right now, where basically I'm just waiting for their stuff to show up, and then I'll be doing another sponsor video later in the month too. So that stuff is great. That's all good news. Pretty happy about that. Ultimately, I was just happy to get the thing. I'm like, it's mine. I'm not going to ruin the surprise yet, but dude, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a secret for now. But I'm super happy. About it. When Milmaster says life without pain has no meaning. That's why you come to these live streams, to feel pain. Give you a hint. No. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna give you a hint. I'm gonna tell you that I have some fun ideas for the spot. I'll tell you a little bit about both of the spots and see when one of them is going to have like, as long as I can make it work, it's going to be a really stupid skit that involves like a policeman arresting somebody and then telling them to tell it to the judge, but then it's actually the person they've arrested transforms into the judge. But I am the judge. Just some dumb nonsense like that. And then for another one, I'm going to be flying. For my first time, I'm going to figure out how to use the shit and actually make it look like I'm flying. So that should be fun. I got some fun ideas. I like the sponsorships too, because it's like an opportunity to make dumb little jokes too. You know, a lot of people do them all serious, but I don't know. It's more fun this way. I like to add the extra touch. You know. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Don't worry, you'll know. Like, honestly, they want me to put a fucking video out. Basically, it's probably going to be on the next video I put up. That's probably the way it's going to go. Because that's all the problems. I was originally going to put out a video on all the problems, but then I saw a bunch of good stuff that I wanted to talk about. So I thought I'd make a video going, I'm going to talk about the good stuff. Somebody left a comment that made me laugh where they're like, 2 months ago, this guy made a video saying the Lord of the Rings set was going to be a disaster. And now he's making a video today saying this stuff is all good. And it's like, yeah, and in this exact video where I said stuff's all good, I also said tomorrow I'm going to talk about all the problems there are. So I don't even know what point you're trying to make here. I'm literally about to start like slapping on it again. But it's funny. I was like, you know, a couple months ago you said this. And doesn't matter if I fucking said it yesterday. This is what I'm saying now. What kind of gotcha is this, bro? I literally said in this video that there's a bunch of problems. We'll be talking about them tomorrow. People are like adorable with their goofy nonsense. I just looked and I was like, okay, that's all you can do. It's like, run along now, scamp. I don't think you really listen to what I had to say. I listened just long enough to go, I'm not listening. Look, you said it was going to suck and now you're saying it's good. Yup. I guess I should delete my content and shut down my channel, right? Like, when you won the internet. Is this a participation trophy? What are we doing? You know? It's silly. Judge Dredd cosplay. Judge Dredd doesn't really say much. You know what? You want a clue? You want a clue? I'll give you a clue. I'm going to give you a one-word clue about the sponsorship. Classy. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. What up, Gumby? What up, Habanero? Yeah, today's Magic video is fun and positive. Looking forward to the comment in tomorrow's video. Yell at you for never saying anything good about Magic. That is a constant. People are always going to leave comments. Hey, does this guy only make crappy comments and videos about Magic? Come talk with me about how much he sucks. And I'm like, you're burned. Like, why did you think this would go any other way? Hey guys, I want to talk smack about this guy in his own place. And it's like, run along. Get out of here, you little goofball. I remember when people like you made me mad. Now I just look at it and go, you just don't even realize how silly you're being. Have fun. Have fun. Skill shares. I'm gonna actually download skills into your brain, Lloyd. I'm gonna give you the skill to disco dance. Manscape your sack. Get the trimmer action going on. That's it, man. I'm gonna do a fucking ball sack trimming tutorial on Hatcher. I'm gonna trim the old gum bag. Trimming while flying. It's all coming together. Make the hair rain down. It's like, what is this? The birds love it. They use it to make their nests. I'm helping nature. Oh. One onion ring. Oh, you know what? I'd be down with some onion ring action right now, James P. Oh, speaking of being down with something, that reminds me. I've got Nathan. Nathan sent this to me. I'm going to open this up. This is for Lord of the Board goodness right here. Oh, I'm going to be better off if I can figure out. Ah, sweet, it's right there. Where's the Botana? Yeah, in terms of onion rings, A&W actually has some pretty decent ones. All right. Got it open. Got some pecan peanuts. So we've got 4 sets of art cards for 4 different sets. We've got the Kamigawa art series for the new Cyberdong one that we were talking about. We've got the Brothers War. We've got Phyrexia All Will Be One. And we've got March of the Machine. So that's an art card from all 4 of those sets. In case anybody doesn't know what that's for. Whoever's Lord of the Board at the end of the stream has their name written on an art card. And then it is inserted into the box of glory. So we got a ton of art cards already in there. And they get used up at a pretty decent rate. Because sometimes I do more than 1 stream a day depending, right? So just been hooked up with like pretty much almost an equal amount to what we've used. That's pretty good. That'll hold us for a bit. That'll hold us for a bit. I mean, we did this with binders and stuff before, but this box concept's the best. We used to do it with magic cards and a binder, but art cards and the box of glory is better. I'm worried about the day when they just stop making art cards and we can't use these the same way, but this is awesome. What are the top 3 places that have awesome? The only place I know, like fast food wise, that has good onion rings is A&W. I haven't had good onion rings anywhere else. What up, Metazul? How you doing? Habanero, he's gonna hound you until you watch it, bro. He's gonna hound you until you see it. Lloyd, if it was, do you think I'd be here on the stream, bro? You think if I could stick my dick in the box of glory, I'd be here fucking talking to you, bro? I'd be fucking that cardboard box. I'd kick Carly the fuck at it. I'd be like, oh, this is all I've ever wanted. Holy shit. I never knew that fucking a box of art cards would be so fulfilling. I would never talk to any of you fucking people again. Anybody. I wouldn't talk to anybody again. You can order everything on the internet. It would just be me in the box of glory, and I could fucking finally be happy. It's probably the piece of my fucking soul that's missing, bro. Never heard of Peter's drive-thru 90. It's just some guy's house. He was like, what up, Peter? Let me get some of them onion rings, bro. Cthulhu, yeah, Marvel movies suck a fat one, bro. They suck a fat one now. It's no good. No good. Although Guardians of the Galaxy was good. I did enjoy that. So, I'm not going to bother going to see Marvel movies in the theater unless some banger comes along that everybody's ranting about. And I don't even know if I would have seen Guardians of the Galaxy itself if Carly hadn't been pushing so hard to see it. We wanted to go and see a movie on our honeymoon, but the theaters were too packed. So we decided to just do it when we came back. So we saw Guardians of the Galaxy, but like, I liked the movie, but watching stuff at home, it's just, it doesn't cost nearly as much, and it tends to be a more enjoyable experience unless the movie is really good. There's certain movies that totally worth seeing in the theater. Inception, for example, was absolutely worth seeing in the theater. Absolutely. Calvin, you love watching live streams, but you notice they don't always get archived. Why is that? Excellent question. Well, over on the Historian channel, they negatively impact the performance of the channel overall because YouTube judges them based on particular metrics. And certain metrics are like the level of engagement. So they basically expect my live streams to captivate people on the same level as my videos do, which is a fucking absurd proposition. And the live streams happen with enough regularity that the negative impact they have on the stats is untenable. So as a result, all the live streams get wiped from the Historian. And I used to just delete all of my live streams basically out of habit without really thinking about it. But I've made a concerted effort to start to leave more and more of them up on this channel. So now, basically, it goes like this. Any live stream that happens on the Historian automatically gets deleted afterwards. The live streams on this channel remain if I feel like it's worth the time to watch them afterwards. If it's a live stream where, for example, I'm not feeling well, let's say I'm feeling sick and I leave early, I'm feeling run down, whatever it is, I feel like it's not worth people's time to watch afterwards, I delete it. The bar is pretty low. It is just a live stream people can toss on in the background. So it's not like it needs to be amazing to stay up. But if I feel like it has if I don't feel like it has anything to offer, I'll delete it. Or if there are certain subjects like that I tend to not enjoy talking about because there's just so many people who get way too riled up about them and they're not capable of having a reasonable discussion about it online. So I tend to, when we're here all chilled together, it tends to be fine and nobody really acts up. But afterwards, people get worked up and they keep coming back and it's so tedious with their fucking agendas. Like, so things that if I feel like a stream sucked dick, was boring, or I feel like it's going to lead to annoying ball bags coming and hanging out and being like, oh, I like the way you think, I'm with you. And I'm like, I'm not leading you. I don't even know. Go away, idiots. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit. I got a particular rule set that says, burn this. But most of the streams are fine. Most of the streams on the Historian will be fine too. It's just over there they can't stay up because the way they hammer the stats. This channel, I've said, I don't care how. The Historian is more of like a finely tuned setup, whereas this channel I intentionally said is my junk drawer channel, where I can, like, Fantasy Geographic is, we're just going to talk about lore here. Magic Historian is, we're talking mainly about Magic with some other side card games kind of making their way in with sponsorships and other stuff. And then this channel is literally anything and everything. This is just Hatcher. So whatever the fuck I want to talk about at any given time. And who knows, over time, this channel may grow to be a bigger thing in my life, and the Magic Historian could have a more diminished presence. But that is my long answer to your question, bro. What up, Waffle? What up, Marcelo? Yeah, you know what, Calvin? Actually, it throws a lot of people for a loop. I wish there was an easier way to explain it to some people, because there's some people who think, like, there's a reason every live stream on The Historian says live before the title of it and up in the thumbnail and everything, because tons of people will just think I'm like, they're like, why do you delete every second video? When I just streamed on The Historian, they would get very confused. So I stream less frequently on The Historian, more frequently here. Any day that I release a video on The Historian, I will not stream over there. I'll stream over here. And yeah, more and more I just find myself streaming over here. I'll still stream on The Historian, obviously. But this is like, my mom understands me. She's like, the live streams are what you're about. That's what you love to do. That's what you genuinely full on enjoy. And I'm like, yep. And she's like, and you like doing the Historian stuff, but you love the live stream stuff. And that's exactly correct. Making videos is fun. Talking about Magic's all right. I enjoy it more when Magic's doing better, but whatever. But just fucking around here, cracking jokes, doing dumb ASMR, whatever it is like, it's more gratifying, you know? For me. It doesn't make, live streams don't make as many people happy as my videos do, right? The videos make like tens of thousands of people happy. My live streams make like a couple hundred people happy maybe. So there's a big difference. But the happiness factor that I get from the live streams is much larger. I like it all, because anything I do at all, making other people's days even the slightest bit better by distracting them from whatever, giving them something to do for a couple minutes, I know how hard life is. And it's not a big thing that I'm doing, but this little thing that I'm doing, that's what life is made out of. Lots of little things, tiny little things. So aggregate that across a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of days, and I actually feel like I'm making a meaningful contribution, even though I'm talking about something that is not genuinely significant. And so it feels good. I'm not doing anything that has a negative impact on the world, regardless of how some people want to get upset at me about talking negative about Magic. Everything I'm doing is a net positive, and that is very, very good to me. Lloyd, it's a mix, buddy. It's a mix. So there you've got ad revenue from the Historian. You've got like the Amazon affiliate link if people use that. You've got the TCG Player affiliate link if people use that. You've got the Teespring merch, playmats and sleeves. Like, it's not a simple sort of like, well, the Magic Historian just pays all the bills, and you don't make tons of money off of ads, right? Like. And so it's a whole mixed bag. For example, glitch, like YouTube can glitch out and not show your video to a bunch of people. The stats can tank. You get nothing on it. It can literally remove all the ads from your videos out of nowhere. Like, I get hosed all the time randomly on all kinds of different things. Mostly my support comes from super chats, channel memberships, Patreon, like a ton of support that way. If it wasn't for people directly and actively supporting me, if I just had to try and get by on videos, it would be impossible. Like, I wouldn't be able to do this as my job. It would be my side thing. And let's be very clear, I would still be doing that. I did this before when I never thought it would be a job. Like, I love entertaining people. I'm literally just doing what I've done my whole life. I just get to do it for more people and online now. So I'll do this regardless of whether I get paid or not. It's just getting paid means I can be here every day. You want to stream every day? I'm here every day. I can take care of all my life obligations. I can make videos on multiple channels. We can do all this shit. I got a lot of creative energy. I just need the help to have my time freed up. And that's what I've been given. I've been given my time to do what I want. And all I want to do is make videos and live stream with you guys. That's it. I was like, I don't know. I said to Carly, I'm like, I don't know what I would ever do if you died. And she's like, you know you do. You spend all your time live streaming. It's like, yeah, you're right. Actually, I would. 90, I distracted you for 30 minutes without thinking about smoking, so that's something. Good job, buddy. I used opening magic boosters and stuff to quit smoking. When I smoked tobacco and herb together, it was really hard to quit smoking. Like, I had so many attempts. The tobacco is what made it incredibly difficult for me. So stopping smoking tobacco is a big deal. And it took me years to get that stuff out of my life. And even when I went back to smoking like some recreational Canadian herbage, I never went back to the tobacco, never went back to chain smoking and all that stuff. And any time spent away from smoking is well worth it, bro. And actually, thanks for saying that, because you just reminded me. And now I got a little like good emotional down here thinking about it. There's like people who have come back. When I did my pack a day series where I was struggling through quitting smoking and opening a booster pack every day, pack a day, I'm quitting smoking, we're going through the packs and whatever. Other people went on the journey with me and they quit smoking and they came back and said, yo, I have a little daughter and I was smoking a ton and now I'm going to stick around longer and I quit smoking because of you. Thank you. And that feels fucking huge, man. And people have like emailed me saying, yo, I have like chronic medical pain and your goofy nonsense laughing or whatever, like it gives me a space outside my pain for a little bit. Or your informational videos, dude, whatever it is. It's like super meaningful to me. Life is not easy. Life is very hard. And if you can give people just even a little bit, like a brief rest from that, just the tiniest little bit of help, that can mean a lot to them. So, I don't know. I'm really lucky to get to do what I do. And I never want it to stop. There's only one thing I'm afraid of in life, and that's having this all taken away from me. But, I mean, I'll put up a pretty big fucking fight, I'll tell you that right now. Pretty big fight. I'd be pretty hard to vanquish, I'll tell you that right now. You squash me on one platform, I'll just pop up on another, right? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm tenacious. Hugh, yeah, actually opening booster packs totally hits a gambling addictive personality kind of vibe, bro. It's like, it's totally got that. I love opening booster packs. I love opening blind boxes, trying to get like the rarest figurines, whatever it is. That shit lights my brain up, bro. For real. Like, it's fun. I enjoy it. It's like, oh, I got the hard to get one. Scarcity feels special. Dave, what's up? Oh, 12 new wild cards. Spend them well. Use them quick before the next stuff gets banned. Oh, wait, never mind. No, that's right. They do different stuff on Arena now. And he says, I'm not crying, you are. I'm not crying at you. I'm crying with you. I'm not crying at you. I'm crying on you. For real. I said to Carly today, I've been doing this for almost 6 years. It's going to be in like 2 weeks, it's going to be my 4-year anniversary of being a full-time entertainer. And I still can't believe that I get to do this. I tell Carly, look, this should be, I keep feeling like somebody should show up and be like, hi, we're the universal balancing police. And it's like, what? It's like, yeah, you know, your life is too good now. So we got to like take some stuff. And I'm like, go ahead. That's fine. I feel like I got it too good too. How the hell do I get to have so many awesome people come and hang out with me and get to spend my time doing what I love most, right? Like legitimately, I just spend my time making videos for people and then talking with you guys, cracking jokes and fucking around. It's, how is this allowed? Is what I feel like, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. What up, Daniel? How you doing, buddy? Gerthulu, that's right. It is. It's a difficult thing to do, man. It's difficult, but worthwhile. James P. That's right. Fan-funded, son. It's my favorite way to be. It makes me feel super happy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not part of some corporate machine or whatever. I'm some random dude who always wanted to be a fucking comedian. Who always wanted, well, I always was a comedian in a way, not professional, but, you know, I've always been making people laugh. But always wanted to be, like, an entertainer. And the opportunity just fucking happened to me. And then it just, like, it turned into this. I just kept fucking running my mouth. And more people keep showing up. People come into my stream, they're like, hey, fuck your mother. And they're like, hey, I'm home. This is great. This is great. It's like, yes, it is. I can tell you guys to go fuck yourself. And we're having fun. It's the best. You bitches are fucking perfect. You know that, right? You motherfuckers are perfect. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's like my friend. I fucking saw my family reunion. It's like, what do you do? I remember that card game we play. I talk about that on the internet, and I call people stupid dickheads, and they give me money. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, no, that's what I do. And then, but Chad was there, and he's like, yeah, he does. It's like, that's how it goes. I love describing it that way. Garcia, we all got different skill sets, buddy. I just happen to be perfect for the fucking internet jackass. Kanzuki, that's right. Double strike is unfair. And I know the inventor of double strike, so I'm going to tell him he said that. He's going to get mad at you. And then he's going to double strike your balls. Bam! That would suck. Yeah, I don't know, man. I almost feel like a broken record sometimes talking about how crazy I think all this is, but I can't get over it. I cannot get over it. You can just fucking go on the internet and just make videos and fuck about and have fun, and it just turns out all well. Like, how? How the fuck does that work? But there's a bunch of people doing it. Bino, you like last strike? Oh, I see. Sloppy seconds kind of guy. I feel you. I feel you. Strike while the iron's cold and asleep, right? Right. Well, you're going to jail. You are going to prison. You're going to find out the last strike was the one that went into your butt. Yeah, in retrospect, double strike obviously was a very, it's like straightforward concept. It's crazy that it took them so long to actually have the right way to implement it. It's like, how did you not come up with that? But whatever. There's lots of obvious things that only feel obvious after they've been pointed out. That is kind of how I feel about the sponsor stuff. It's like, oh, I saw it and it was just like, how has nobody already come up with this? It feels so obvious. This heat, this increasing heat is getting to me, guys. I don't know about you, but the last couple days, it was super hot, right? And like, I had a bit of a puff, and then the heat cooked me out. I was just like, I was so zombified. I was like, this isn't even worth it. I want to have fun. It's not fun. I'm just done. It doesn't normally happen. But the level of heat just, it's insane. It was just like, wow, I am useless. I want to like just sleep, man. Yeah, Bino, the AC, it's the way to be, right? For sure. Carly said that to me. She's like, I think that like we should just have the AC on as long as anybody wants it on, kind of deal. And I'm like, oh hell yeah, who cares? You just put on another shirt or whatever. I'm not gonna come in and be like, I'm cold, turn it down. It's like, if you're hot, keep the air conditioning on. I'll just put on another layer. Who cares, right? Who cares? Because the heat it's like a super oppressive kind. Oh yeah, he'd be swimming in it if he got like nothing. He got nothing for that. 90, yeah, he does make you sleepy as hell. And then I was on a bus, and I'm just like, oh, Lord, doing the head bob, oh, bro. Oh. But yeah, overall, life is good. I got to see my grandmother on the weekend, and my nan, such a sweet lady. She loves Carly, and she was so happy to see me and Carly together. And then my mom told me afterwards, she's like, "Oh, I'm so glad. Like it was a pretty big get together, right? And we used to have them all the time back in the day when I was a kid. The extended family, because like my mom and dad both come from families with like 9, 10 kids, huge families. So we would have huge get-togethers, right? This one was small by comparison, but still had that crowded aspect of a bunch of family members from different parts coming together. And it was nice. Honestly, when I was a kid, I didn't really care for it or whatever, but it did have a nice nostalgic vibe. The family feel is good. And for real, I'm gonna fucking brag a little. I got a pretty good family. I didn't realize it till I got out into the wild, like the wider world. But you know how like there's people's families are full of like, I'm gonna beat you and all this other stuff. None of that. Like my aunts and uncles and stuff and like all of it. They're not all. None of that stuff going on. Everybody's just chill. There's no like keep him away from that guy. All of it. So if there is one, then it's somebody that I've never met and is some far-flung, disowned part of the family. But overall, my family, you would just call them boring, I guess, really, because like nobody's doing anything crazy, nobody's involved in any insane stuff, you know. But that's fine, because after hearing what other people's families are like, I'm like, yeah, I'll just take normal, man. I don't think like even I say normal when it's really just like almost television normal, which is not normal. There's a lot of whatever. It's not like I had a perfect family, but for real, I locked the hell out. I got like really good parents, so lucky me. I'm gonna brag about having good parents for my childhood. Does anyone else in my family play Magic? No. Nope. Not at all. Not a single one. Not a single one. Almost finished the first season of Frasier. That is a surprisingly fun little sitcom, honestly. I don't like all the sitcoms that existed back in the day. A lot of them don't have much to them, and some of them are like impossible to find. So there is that too. It's kind of weird that like we straddle, depending on your age, straddle this. Well, I guess people even now, right? We're straddling the beginning of like true history for mankind. Because up until now, we have had fragmented guesswork history, as much as we could reconstruct. Some of it we have accurately, some of it's pure guesswork. But as we go forward, more and more of everything that happens will be, in a way, permanently recorded on the internet. Like, you'll be able to access. It won't be that there's no information available about things. It'll be there's so much information, people in the future will have to learn how to figure out what was actually the correct information based on all the shit that was out there and all these people's worthless opinions arguing with each other and all this crap. Oh my God. The internet is so full of pointless arguing because all the algorithms know that if you show people things that get them riled up, that they'll just fight with each other. And so it's not about showing intelligent, insightful comments to each other because those won't get the interaction. It's about showing the dumbest, most angrifying takes. It's an insane race to the bottom of dumb fuckery, and it's chronicled online. It's amazing. Remember Malcolm in the Middle? I do remember that. Heisenberg was on that show. Nah, Dan, you misunderstand, bro. What I'm saying is in the past, you just didn't have everything. Now everything is everything. So it'll just be, here you go. Whether you go and find it and learn, most people won't. But all the information, you'll just be able to find it. You know, shit like the Wayback Machine, everything's just going to end up cataloged because there's more and more storage space constantly being created. And like everything I had on every computer I had for the first 10 years of having a computer would easily fit on my fucking cell phone now in my pocket, right? Like the jumps in technology are so staggering that this is Star Trek technology and nobody bats a fucking eye. This is a fucking miracle box. This is the purest fucking insanity. And people yell at them, oh, it's a piece of fucking shit. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Dude, this can do everything. You have access to everything. 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 Every movie, every show, every bit of information mankind has available. You can get a free college education through it, a free university education through it. Like, you can learn anything you want to learn. And we all got them. It's insane. And we're all angry dullards, just ruled by our fucking pointless emotions and base instincts. It's purest absurdity that we were able to create technology that we're fundamentally unprepared for, right? We're able to create beyond our own capabilities in a way. It's amazing. Daniel, don't you see, buddy? You're saying the same thing I'm saying. You're talking about how you can't find stuff that existed on VHS. I'm agreeing with you. That's the old era. We're on the new precipice of that not being the thing anymore. All shows and stuff like that, you couldn't get it before. That was the deal. It was like, well, the studio had these shows and they recorded over the masters because they couldn't possibly consider anybody ever even wanting to see it. So you have the oldest shows just being obliterated. Then you have the other shows that were run in perpetuity, but unless people have them on VHS, like for example, you can find Herman's Head out there. But the only time I found Herman's Head is from somebody's VCR recording where it's like, ee. So all that stuff is gone. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about going forwards from now. We are straddling into the realm where that will not happen to people going forwards because corporations have very little incentive to throw this stuff away. And even if they do, other people will keep it. And as time progresses to the point where something becomes obsolete, the amount of data required to store it will be far less than the amount of data, like the space that's available. So it is very, very unlikely that anything is really going to disappear. It's pretty amazing, honestly. It would take some kind of like, what is it? Like gigantic electromagnetic pulse wiping out all the fucking technology or something like that. Then, yeah, obviously back to the dark ages, right? So, what up, iRock? How you doing, buddy? Love the new videos. Thanks for letting me know. Unless it brings in money, it's going to disappear, though. Well, it's the thing is, here's how it brings in money right now. Here, you either have a studio that's making money off it, or you have pirates that are making money off it. So, Herman's Head, for example, can't find anybody selling it, but you can find people make... If your argument's just people have to make money off it, yeah, they make money off the ads off the website. That's why they allow you to put shit on there. And it's like, we make our money from this. Put whatever you want on it. There'll always be a way. People won't let what they love die, and everyone loves something. Every dumb, awful show that you hate has people who love it. And now is the easiest time in the world. Anything you want. Like, if you didn't know how easy it is to get something. Now, obviously, if you fucking take something that's copyrighted, it's illegal. But anybody who wants to can just grab the OBS software and record anything that's shown on their screen, right? So, it's like, anybody can record anything they want at any point. Anything that's on the internet now, you can grab and keep forever. No problem. That's just, I love it. It's great. It's great. Will it be 100% of everything? Maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll be 99.99%. But as far as I'm concerned, everything going forwards will be available to people. So the skill set needed going forwards will be the ability to dive through ancient fucking information to find what you're looking for and discern the truth. Obviously, having AI spirals and whatever else that can assist you with that will help quite a bit. But there'll still, I'm sure, be some kind of finagling needed to be really good at it. But who knows? I don't know. It's going to be a bunch of cyborg people and shit. It's going to be nutty. What up, every day? Oh, I got an itchy hand. What up, Devin? How you doing, buddy? Herman's Head ruled. Yeah, it was a fun one, man. I liked it. Millmaster, you're going to merge with the machine. And by that, it's one of them big old the fist rammers. Cynical about financial gatekeeping on that from big businesses? Oh, I agree. Big businesses would love to stamp down on it. The question is whether they actually ever can. They've never, like, at no point in history have they ever been able to fully stamp down on anything. VHS recordings of shit, burned CDs, cassettes. People have always found ways to lift stuff, right? So, I don't ever see that cycle stopping. The big companies want you to pay. They want you to stop you from getting access. They got all these like international rules where it's like, you can watch this show in this country, but not in this country. Like, there's a lot of stuff that hasn't caught up to the current world. But yeah, I don't know, man. Considering there's a bunch of like different places in the world that have different rules, and like China exists, and I don't know if you know about China, but they don't give a fuck about copyright rules at all, like at all. So they're like, yo, if it's not a Chinese company, we don't give a fuck. They're like knockoff straight up Google stores, not just Google goods. Like China, we got like an Apple store, and it's like just a knockoff Apple store, the whole fucking thing. They don't take that copyright shit seriously. So that's one place right there with like fucking billions of people that it can be like, hey, guess what? We got all them files for you. You know what I mean? Nintendo's never going to be able to stop people from getting access to all them Nintendo ROMs and whatever. Everybody can play whack-a-mole, but it costs a couple bucks to set up a website, and you can do it in far-flung places, right? Like, it's just, who knows? Maybe one day the entire internet will be locked down into this kind of thing, but I have a hard time seeing it. Rumbler, just doing your lurk? Well, enjoy it, bro. Don't know Herman's Head. Herman's Head was like, they did a knockoff animated movie about it. It's basically like you've got the main character of the show who's Herman, and then his emotions are represented as people actually inside his head. One's his like intellect, one's his anxiety, one's his passion, one's his sensitivity, and they just interact in different ways and take over him and stuff, and it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, Lloyd, I know, right? You look at stuff and go, how did you delete it? Because the companies don't care the same way. Pierce knows Herman's Head. There you go, buddy. King of the Hill is coming back. All right, that could be good. King of the Hill was fun. It was, it wasn't so out there as Beavis and Butthead. I never really got into Beavis and Butthead. It never really connected for me. My friends liked it, but I never really got into it. King of the Hill took a little while to grow on me, but then the like, I don't know you, that's my purse, and just like the random, there were some genuinely random funny things, like Cotton with his blown off kneecaps and everything. So yeah, I actually enjoyed that show more than I thought I would. I guess it's not that surprising. The creator of the show makes some pretty good stuff. Oh, man. All right. Well, it's time for my soul to depart my body, my friends. We shall reconvene on the morrow. If you haven't already seen the video I put out today on the Historian, go and check that out. And bye.